Hi, I'm Doris Bridgehouse, and today we're going to be talking about the King, Queen, Knight, and Page of Clubs. Okay, because I find that people are a little confused when they see these particular cards. And of course, if you bought my book, Doris Ann's Tarot Handbook, everything I have to say will be in the book. And what I've done is make it simple enough so it's very easy to understand, and someone that is used to doing the cards, they can also be getting extra information. Now, the King, Queen, Knight, and Page of Clubs. Clubs mean you're going to go through a little trouble, but there's spiritual growth and there's positiveness at the end. So when you see these cards, it's not like a negative thing, it's a positive thing. It's an eye-opener. So let's use the King as an example first. Also pay attention to where the face is going. If the face is on the side like this, that means whatever they are looking on the outside, or the facing a card over here, that means something. So you need to tie those in together. So the King of Clubs is a person that is sort of aggressive, expects results right away but never gets it. And also I want to bring to your attention to when you see a king, that could be you even if you're female, or if it's a queen and the man is a male. Well, we know that. That would be also, you have to take the consideration of the energy involved. You have to pay attention to that. So if you look at the wands or the clubs, okay, in the tarot it would be the wands, it's a stick, and then it has leaves coming from the sticks. I always look at how many leaves there are. Pay attention to that, because the leaves mean something. It could be 3 weeks, 3 months, 1 month. You have to tie that in yourself. Everything goes by intuition. Use your own intuition. So the King, going back to the King, he's a person that is a little aggressive. Sometimes he says things he shouldn't say. Doesn't like to apologize too much, but will come around eventually. And he will see the light at one time. So when you see the clubs in the wands, there's a lot of hope there. Now let's use the Queen. The Queen of Clubs has that same characteristic. She may be blunt. She likes to do things fast. She's capable of sort of balancing two things at once, but there's a lot of chaos around that because she's at a learning stage of what works for her. Also in the sense of sharing too. The Queen of Wands and Clubs, she's usually very attractive, and she knows it. She likes being social too, so she can be a party goer, and again, she knows how to say the right things at the right time, but lots of times she can have a misconception about it, rushing into things too much. Now the Knight. The Knight is very evasive. The Knight, I always find when you see the Knight, there's messages coming in, and look at what the card means as far as the tarot card, because that shows a picture. All right, so this may be, like we were talking about before, the wand is saying there's going to be spiritual growth, a little chaos is happening. So there's messages that be coming your way that are a little irritant, but it's something that you need to hear. Now this doesn't have to be through the internet, email. It doesn't have to come through the mail. It could be a friend talking to you, trying to help you out, trying to help you see something from a different perspective. So this message is something to really pay attention to. And again, I'm going back to letting you know, if it's pointing to another card, you can tie that in together. If you're using the card all by itself, it's a message coming and you need to pay attention. And where is this card looking? Is it on the side? Is it straight ahead? Now we talk about the Page. The Page is usually someone younger. So it could be a younger person, it could be someone immature. Now it could be a 21-year-old that's sort of like acting like a 15-year-old. And that can happen with the club because the club in Wands is saying there's a little immaturity thing happening there. But the person has to go through this in order to grow. Okay, so if it's a parent is saying, oh brother, what am I have to go through now? Well, just be there. This person needs a lot of love, a lot of understanding, and also the page is a person that has an understanding beyond him or herself. Okay, they may not know how to use it at this point. Well, that's the end of our session with talking about clubs and wands. Hopefully you'll be watching me again. Bye.